Hello, I'm Daljit Dhaliwal in Washington, D.C. The main stories brought to you by Al Jazeera. More than 130,000 Indonesians have been forced to flee their homes after the eruption of Mount Merapi volcano. At least 122 people have been killed since the volcano began spewing in October. It is the worst eruption the country has seen in more than a century. Hurricane Tomas has battered Haiti's southern peninsula and it is threatening coastal areas as it barrels towards the north of the country. Fierce winds and heavy rains have left at least 3 people dead and caused flooding and landslides. Hundreds of thousands of people living in tent camps are being urged to seek refuge with their family and friends. The United Nations says that there is not enough capacity for all earthquake victims in its emergency shelters. Al Jazeera's Sebastian Walker has more from Port-au-Prince.
This is still a very uncertain situation. It does look like Port-au-Prince has largely escaped the wrath of Tomas. There has been none of the kind of large-scale destruction of camps from hurricane-force winds that many were fearing could be the worst-case scenario if this storm was a direct hit on Port-au-Prince. That doesn't seem to have happened, but what we have had is very steady rainfall over a long period of time, and we are already starting to see some of the impacts that's made with flooding in areas of the city. Several camps in Port-au-Prince have experienced flooding, and one of the main concerns is that this could really exacerbate the spread of cholera, which has been raging around the country for the past couple of weeks or so.
Twin attacks at mosques in northwestern Pakistan have killed at least 71 people. In the first incident, a suicide bomber blew himself up on Friday following prayers, killing 66 people. In another attack, a grenade was thrown into a mosque in Peshawar, which killed 5 others. In Afghanistan, a teenage suicide bomber has killed at least 10 people in a street market. It happened in the country's remote northwest in the province of Faryab, which is about 600 kilometers from Kabul. The local police chief said that the teenager was targeting the head of the local provincial council, who was injured in the attack, but he survived the blast. And those are the top stories, but don't forget you can keep up to date with all of the news on our website. That's at aljazeera.net/English. Thanks for joining us.